The most dangerous prison in the world doesn't have steel bars. It has a door left wide open, yet you refuse to walk out. The terrifying truth is, you don't fail because you aren't good enough. You fail because of the stories you tell yourself. You reject yourself before life even gets the chance to. In the next few minutes, through the lens of human psychology, you will finally understand why you are stuck and exactly how to find the inner strength to break free. Arthur wasn't weak. He wasn't lazy. He was just tired. Every morning, the same alarm dragged him out of sleep. Same road, same faces, same job. A job that didn't excite him, didn't grow him, barely paid enough to survive. At night, he wouldn't go inside right away. He'd sit in his car, hands gripping the steering wheel, staring into nothing, just trying to gather enough strength to do it all again tomorrow. But Arthur wasn't always like this. He used to dream, big ones. He wanted to build something, create something, become something. And he tried. He really tried. He started a business, failed. Tried again, failed harder. 3 times, 3 bankruptcies. Each one took something from him. Money, confidence, hope. Debt piled up like a weight on his chest. Rejections came faster than he could recover. Emails ignored. Opportunities lost. Doors quietly closed. And the woman he loved, the one who once believed in him the most, she left. Not because she didn't love him, but because she couldn't survive his failures anymore. And slowly, the voice inside him changed. I will make it. Became, maybe I'm not meant for this. And eventually, I'm just not enough. So he stopped trying. Not because he couldn't, but because he believed there was no point. He became a prisoner in a cage with the door wide open. One night, something appeared on his screen. A job, perfect fit, better pay, better life, a real second chance. Everything he once prayed for. His heart started racing. He opened the application, filled in his details, attached his resume, and then his finger hovered over the send button. One click between his current life and something completely different. But then it came back. That voice. Who do you think you are? Look at your past. You failed 3 times. They're going to laugh at you. You're just going to lose again. His chest tightened. Breathing became shallow. His vision blurred. Fear wrapped around him like invisible hands. And just like that, he pulled his hand away, closed the laptop, sat there in silence, frozen, not by reality, but by a story in his own head. He didn't get rejected. He rejected himself. Later that night, unable to sit with his thoughts anymore, Arthur walked outside. No destination, no purpose, just escape. That's when he saw it. A small traveling circus set up in an empty lot. And behind a thin fence stood a massive elephant, scarred, powerful, immense, a creature strong enough to rip trees out of the ground. Yet, it was tied down by a thin, worn-out rope attached to a weak wooden peg. Arthur frowned, confused. How is that even possible? Before he could think further, a boy nearby asked his father, "Dad, why doesn't the elephant run away?" The father looked at the animal and said softly, "They tied him with that same rope when he was just a baby. He tried to break free over and over again, but he wasn't strong enough. So eventually, he stopped trying. And now, even though he can break it any time, he still believes he can't." Arthur stood there, silent, because in that moment, he didn't just see the elephant, he saw himself. Those words hit him, like something breaking open inside his chest. Slowly, he looked down at his own hands, clenched, tight, shaking. And suddenly, everything made sense. He wasn't stuck. He wasn't broken. He wasn't cursed. He was conditioned. His past failures, his debt, his rejection, they weren't chains. They were just ropes, weak ones, but in his mind, they felt unbreakable. He wasn't trapped by reality. He was trapped by memory. And worse, he was the one holding himself in place. Arthur stood there, cold air against his skin. For the first time in years, he took a real breath. Slow, deep, clear. And something shifted. Not in his life yet, but inside him. He walked home, but not like before, not dragging his feet, not defeated. This time, with intention. He opened the door, sat down, opened his laptop. The application was still there, waiting. The voice came back. Doubt, fear, old stories. But this time, he didn't believe it, because now he understood. That voice wasn't truth. It was just history. He moved the mouse, hovered again. 1 second, 2, and then he chose differently. Click. Send. The next morning, nothing magical happened. No instant success. No miracle. But something far more important changed. Arthur woke up different. He opened the curtains, let the light in, and for the first time in years, he didn't look down. He looked forward. Because the cage was never real. So now I want to ask you something. What rope is holding you back right now? And if you're honest, is it still real? Or is it just something you've believed for so long, you stopped questioning it? How many opportunities have you walked away from before life even had the chance to respond? You're not stuck. You're just tied to a rope that was never strong enough to hold you. So break it, take the step, and stop letting the ghosts of yesterday write your tomorrow. If this hit you, describe your rope in one word. Fear? Failure? Doubt? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one, and sometimes your word might be exactly what someone else needs to see today. Subscribe if you're ready to break your rope.